Hey guys, so quite a few of you have been asking me to do a question and answer video for quite some time now, so I finally decided to do it. I know it's kind of weird to see me without makeup on and have my hair pulled back and also sitting down, but I thought it would just be the best way to do this video. I mean, considering sitting down is probably one of the easiest way to do a question and answer video. And also, having no makeup on and having no hair back kind of just adds to the effect of you guys getting to know me better. And also there's the fact that I woke up like 30 minutes ago and I was just too lazy to do my makeup and hair. Anyway, so you guys actually had some pretty weird questions on here, I'd say. I mean, it's not exactly what I was expecting, but hey, let's just get started, huh? What was your first concert? Well, my first concert was actually back in 2014. I saw For All Those Sleeping on their last concert in Michigan. This was actually their last tour ever before they just kind of split apart. It's actually quite interesting because the concert took place in a very small bar, so it was like you were right there and the person was like screaming right in your face. It was really nice, and I got to meet all the band members afterwards. Who would you like to see live? If we're talking about someone I haven't already seen live, probably Eminem or Marilyn Manson. But if we're talking about people I have already seen live, Motionless in White, most definitely. Blink-182 or Green Day? Well, actually Green Day, specifically because I have a long history with them. I used to listen to them all the way back middle school, maybe upper elementary. But all I know is that they were actually one of the main reasons why I actually started wearing makeup, because I started doing a little smudge like they did. And then it kind of went from there, and I started listening to darker and darker bands, and it just kind of all went downhill or uphill, whichever way you view it from there. But yeah, they'll always have like a little special spot in my heart just because of that. Can I be you for Halloween? Actually, that's an interesting question, and I would have to say yes, that would be great. I mean, that's like free advertisement for me. Sure, if you can pull off a look, and yeah, do it, most definitely. Sexual orientation. Well, I think I've said this before, but I'm pretty much just whatever. I'm not really a huge fan of labels, so I don't really like to say I'm this or that, but honestly, I mean, I would pretty much just say I'm bi, because I'll go either way. Are you a virgin? What? I am nowhere near, I'm nowhere near close to losing my virginity. I had my first kiss back in 2015, and that was the last time that I've ever had that kind of physical contact with anybody. So, yes, most definitely, 100%, actually probably 101%, I'd say. Social Security number. You know what? Biggest insecurity? I don't really know, because, I mean, like, everyone's insecure about certain things. I'm not really insecure about a whole lot. I think I just don't like myself completely as a whole, as opposed to just specific little things that I tear apart, if that makes sense. Give me attention! That's a bit of a sneak peek for our next video that's coming up next week, by the way. Keep that in mind. How would you feel if a baby was named after you? It depends on the reasoning behind it. But I mean, I don't think it'd be too bad of a thing. I think it'd be pretty good. Pretty interesting. I'd be honored. If you guys have children, please don't name them after me, because, then I'd feel like I'd have to, like, pay child support or something. What is the meaning of life? Well, it really depends, because there's multiple different things I could say, because your life is only as meaningful as you make it. So if you make your life pretty much worthless, your life is going to be worthless. I don't know, if you're gonna go on more of like a metaphorical kind of level. Is that the right word? It doesn't matter. I don't think you guys are going to be really questioning me that much. I think I would probably say just being happy. I think if you're talking about like the most important thing and what makes life really important, I think it would be just being happy, happiness. Why are you so opinionated? Well, the reason I'm so opinionated is because I view opinions as very important things. I think that they're extremely important to have. And I really like reading up on things, and the more I read up on things, the more I'm like, hey, I really like this as opposed to this. I mean, so of course, naturally, I'm going to start forming opinions. Just the more you read and the more you educate yourself, the more opinionated you will become. Even you can be open-minded, completely open-minded, but you still are opinionated. You still have certain routes that you'd rather go. Like I am pro this and against this, blah, 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 Why are you such a butthole? I don't know, I'd like to get to the bottom of that. No pun intended. Would you like me, would you, I wrote this down and I'm still confused. Would you like to join me in cake and sodomy? Okay, here's the question. I'm going to respond to this question with a question. Where are you getting whatever you're on? Because I actually would like to be this high that I make this little of sense. I'd probably say yes, because to get to this level, I would have to be so insanely high to even begin to understand what you're saying. So yes, I would like to join you. I don't know if you guys keep seeing this, but like occasionally you'll see like a little piece, like a little light piece of something like fall down or whatever. It's because I have a light right here. Like you can see the light's like right there. It's the only way I could get my face a little bit brighter. But there's like every now and then a piece of dust will fall down or whatever. And it's like, it reflects so much. How many tattoos do you want? Well, see, I don't actually have any specific amount in mind. I just would like to do it. I wouldn't want to go in saying, well, I want 30 tattoos, or I want to make sure that my body is completely covered in tattoos. See, I don't want that. I just want to go and get tattoos when I feel like I'm ready to get tattoos. And when I've put a lot of thought into it, once I've designed them properly. Like, that's when I really want to go in and get tattoos. I feel like putting a number in your mind kind of almost forces you to get a tattoo, and then after a while you start feeling like, oh my god, I gotta get a tattoo because I was planning on it. And then you're going to end up getting a tattoo that you regret, which I've known plenty of people who have had tattoos that they regret. Do you listen to 21 Pilots? Actually, I do not. If so, react to 21 Pilots. Okay. Here at 21 Pilots, and I did Stressed Out because apparently I guess it's their most popular song. It has 700 million views. Do you guys remember back a while ago when 700 million views was like this insane thing? Justin Bieber had like 500 million views on his video, and that was insane. I actually remember way back when I was really young, and the videos would have like a couple million views, just like a few million, and that was insane. Like they were the most viewed videos on YouTube, and they're like 19 million, where now it's just regular for artists to have nearly 1 billion views.
I found some chords in an order that is new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. I was told when I get older,
I didn't rhyme though.
Would shrink, but now
oh my god, this is the song that everyone was singing. Oh my god. He pronounces things kind of weird. Is he from another country or something?
Try to sell it, never sell out of it. I probably only sell one. Maybe to my brother, cause we have the same nose, same clothes, homegrown, a stone's throw from a creek we used to roam. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think.
I'm not understanding the blurry face part though, because everything else seems pretty literal in the song. And then he just goes to, my name's Blurry Face, and I care what you think. I'm confused. Because it's all literal. Everything else but the like pre-chorus or whatever is literal. I must admit that it's pretty interesting that they're filming in a bedroom. Okay, this part's good. I mean, that's actually really true. Okay, that was interesting. Definitely not my style of music. I actually went into this planning on just staring at the camera the whole time and being like, I don't like it. But I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it was pretty interesting. I mean, I did kind of get into it for a little bit. I did get confused at some parts, and some parts it really seemed boring. It seemed flat out boring to me. But not bad. I mean, probably the worst React video you've ever watched, but you know. Ever self-harmed? Ooh, we're getting deep here. Okay. Yeah, I did for a while. I mean, it was kind of on and off for a while, and then I kind of really hit a bad point. About 2 years back. But you know, got past it. You can too. If you are currently going through it, you know, I mean, well, actually, my how to self-harm video, which was, you know, talking about not self-harming, got removed, and I appealed it, and they're like, nope, sorry, it's against our community guidelines, which I don't really understand. Besides the title, on which I even offered, I was like, yeah, you know, like I'm just saying, the only reason that's named that is just so I can get people who were looking to do it to my channel, so that I can kind of like help them out. But nope, they took it down. But I would refer you to my other, which is just titled Self-Harm, which I think I talk about not self-harming quite a bit. So I honestly doubt that any of you are bothered by language, but I kind of kept it off this channel just so, you know, if there are those who really don't like it, you know, they can feel comfortable in watching my videos. It's not that I'm changing who I am, and it's not that I'm changing my content. It's just, I just felt like it's unnecessary to have it. I mean, it's fine. I don't care. I use it myself, but I just didn't want it on here. So, you know, I'll just bleep out the words on here, but Why are you such a sexist bag who needs to mansplain things he doesn't understand on accounts that have no use for him? Me having an opinion as a male does not automatically make me sexist. Me having opinions that are not the same as women does not make me sexist. Actually, calling my opinions, calling me verbalizing my opinions mansplaining is actually sexist. Because you're saying that as a male, every time I have an opinion, that's just me trying to dominate the situation, which I am not. The only reason why I share my opinions is to get new ideas out there. Because right now what we have, which is why I made two videos mocking them, we have the left and the right who are so far on either side, they're so far apart that there's like no possible way that they can ever agree on anything. And I'm trying to get them to come more towards the middle. Maybe not exactly in the middle, but at least a little bit to where we're not constantly fighting. We can at least agree on some things and we're not so split and divided. You know? So no, I'm not mansplaining things, and no, I'm not sexist for having an opinion. Okay? It's sexist to think that I'm sexist for having an opinion. And on accounts that have no use for him, actually, that is a really silly thing to say, because basically what you're saying is that if I don't agree with you, I have no use for you, which is basically saying that we shouldn't speak to people who have different opinions than us. Therefore, I mean, same-sex marriage wouldn't be legal. I mean, we wouldn't be fighting for trans rights right now because the other side doesn't want to hear us. Well, not us as in me, because I am not, but you know what I mean. Don't let people like this turn you away from sharing your opinions. Share your opinions, be firm in them. Even if I don't agree with them, if you want to respond to something I have to say on my Instagram or on here, definitely respond to it. Be mature about it, but still, definitely come and talk to me about it. You know, I love having different opinions, and I encourage them, okay? I actually would be more upset hearing that you hid your opinions than you spoke out about them. If you could meet, I actually spelled meat, M-E-A-T, as in like the food. That's actually, I don't know, that just made me laugh. I don't know how I misspelled it, because it wasn't misspelled on the question. I don't know why I spelled it that way. Maybe it's just a weird looking E. If you could meet a famous dead person, who would it be? Well, here's the question. Would they still be dead when I met them? Would they be in zombie form? Would they be just laying there dead? Would they be the dust that they now are? Or would they be just completely back to normal? I mean, if they're completely back to normal, I would probably say Mark Twain. I don't know why. He's a very interesting person. Yeah, let's go with that. Ooh, wait. Or Tesla. That guy. I really like him too. So, either Mark Twain or Nikola Tesla. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that it's not too long and not too boring, and I hope that I also answered your questions properly. So yeah, you know, like I said, I gave a little bit of a hint for what my next video is going to be inside this video. So yeah, you know guys, just enjoy the rest of your week.